A showdown is brewing between one of Western New York's most well-known developers and the Erie County executive. News 4's Dave Graber reports on the change that sparked allegations of bid rigging and playing politics.
One of Western New York's biggest developers, Carl Paladino, says Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz is playing politics with one of the county's most critical and embattled departments, social services. In the coming weeks, more than 450 employees will begin occupying spaces all throughout the county, and Paladino says it'll cost taxpayers more. For more than half a century, the county's social services department, including children's services and child protective services, has occupied 115,000 square feet of this building, located at 478 Main Street downtown. The building is owned by Carl Paladino.
We've been, in my estimation, good landlords.
In December of 2015, County Executive Mark Poloncarz informed Paladino of his plans to move. A brokerage firm hired by the county recommended this building, Fountain Plaza, which is managed by Paul Simonelli. The county legislature even toured the new digs, but eventually put the brakes on the deal because it would have been more expensive. In this letter sent out to all county department heads late last month, Poloncarz says they will find space wherever they can, and that the county will be taking inventory of all unused and underutilized office space. He says the legislature won't approve his plan to go with Simonelli and calls the conditions at Paladino's building precarious. He also says going with Simonelli would cost less. That's not true, according to Paladino and the county legislature. In fact, it would cost $4 less per square foot to remain at 478 Main Street, or about $3.8 million over the course of a 5-year lease.
Appearances are that some people received an RFP for 65,000 square feet, and other people received an RFP for 81,000 square feet.
Also curious, audio from a legislative committee meeting earlier this month shows Paladino and Simonelli were given requests for proposals with different numbers. In other words, according to Paladino, bid rigging.
They started with a conclusion, and that was it was more expensive to stay where they are than to go to another building. That was a lie. It was a fabrication. It was a mistake. It was intentional.
What was going through your head when you saw all these numbers and all these differences?
That somebody's playing games, obviously. And it's very unfair.
In his letter to the county department heads, County Executive Mark Poloncarz says this is a legislature-forced move and that space for this significant number of employees isn't available. Meanwhile, Carl Paladino this week sent a letter to Poloncarz describing his intention to sue. In the studio, Dave Graber, News 4 at 5:30.